Yeah, so fly, so fly, so fly, so fly, so it's like what's those? It's what they saying when I show. If you must know, then hear the story go. Come and move.
Once again, it's the Fly, it's the live CL Fly Guy, broadcasting live from a remote location in beautiful Manayunk, Pennsylvania. Here with Martin Pulley. How are you doing, sir?
Hi, CL. How are you?
Great, man. Great. Well, we're here at Martin Pulley, fine jewelry and watches. They have a great store here. They have a lot of different, it's a very different shopping experience. Can you tell me how you kind of came up with the concept?
Well, I've been in watches and jewelry since I was very young. I started with vintage in watches, and I now focus in modern manufacture that are either small to micro manufacture. I tend to focus on either companies that have a very low production value, meaning they don't make near as many watches as large companies do, or folks that make their own watches. So I'll do direct import as well. So I tend to have a more unique assortment of things here than many other commercial watch stores will have around the United States.
What's kind of the background of some of your watches, the types of brands that you carry?
The types of brands that I carry mostly are European. A large majority are Swiss, but also some from the Saxon region of Germany and Glashütte. That part of Germany and Switzerland are really the strongest part of mechanical watchmaking. Outside of Japan and Asia, where a lot of folks know Seiko and so forth. These are Japanese companies and are also very strong in mechanical watches, but most people think about European watches, and this is Switzerland and now Germany as well.
Now when we talk about wearing watches on arms in general, I'm personally a large fan, huge fan of pocket watches, and I consider myself to be one of the people that's going to be pushing that trend forward. When did wristwatches kind of come into play? Wristwatches
initially were marketed to women at the end of the 1800s. They took small ladies' pocket watches and brazed on wire lugs. The lug is the part of the watch that holds the strap. So on a lady's pocket watch, they would braze on a small piece of wire so that a piece of ribbon can be threaded underneath it and the lady could wear it on her wrist. It was more of a fashion item at the time. The first watch to really be designed and manufactured for a man was done by Cartier, turn of the century, for a gentleman named Santos Dumont, who was an early adventurer, a balloonist, and a friend of Cartier. Wristwatches themselves didn't really come into any commercial viability as a fashion accessory or as an item for gentlemen until the 1920s.
So now that we've talked about variation in size and different things, I want to get into the variation and just kind of physically check out some of the brands that you have.
So these watches are all chronograph. A chronograph is a watch that not only tells time, but it also has a stopwatch function for measuring elapsed time. These particular chronographs are what we call flyback chronographs. So a flyback chronograph is a watch that's actually designed to be returned to zero while the chronograph is still moving. These specialized chronographs are for gentlemen that are operating aircraft or cars.
So this case is very beautiful. I noticed you have like toys and different things of that nature. What's kind of the inspiration behind some of the toys and things?
Well, in this particular display, the manufacturer is Bremont, and Bremont is a company that was started by two brothers. They grew up with a father who restored historical aircraft, and the models really reflect that historical aircraft motif. I think that setting the stage for each brand or for the watches kind of animates them a little bit and makes them more than just objects.
I saw a beautiful watch over here. This might be like the nicest watch, one of the nicest watches I think I've ever seen right here.
This is made by a manufacturer called Chrono Swiss. This particular watch is called the Wristmaster. The concept behind the Wristmaster is what we call a board timer.
So Martin, man, thank you so much for having us.
CL, thanks for coming to Philly today.
Yes, sir. It's a great experience. Love the displays. Best of luck to you in your business. How can everybody catch you on online?
www.martinpulley.com or Martin Pulley Fine Jewelry and Timepieces at Facebook.com.
There you have it, Martin Pulley Fine Jewelry and Timepieces at Facebook. Make sure you follow us as well at Flytalk.tv, and make sure you check out another episode and the next upcoming episodes of Flytalk.tv coming at you real soon. Thanks for rocking with the Flyers. Peace.
So fly, so fly. so fly, so fly. What's those? This what they saying when I show. If you must know, then here the story go. Coming new with on the scene, sneakers you never seen. No beats banging out.